Let's try this again. 5:15 p.m. And I'm tired. I got up same time I've been getting up for a while, which is later than it should be, but nonetheless, just before 9. And had an appointment this morning. So the VA called, actually a specific individual that I've dealt with before from their fiduciary department, called last week and said he needed to come out and do an in-home, in-person, whatever. Well, this caught me by surprise because we haven't had one since 2015. The very first person who came out for fiduciary purposes, who let me know that there would not be another one of those, and never made it sound like this fiduciary thing was going to be as demanding as it is. But whatever. So I did question him on it. I thought, why now? What's different now? Well, we couldn't because of COVID, he said. Okay, I'm sorry. COVID was this time 3 years ago, and it's kind of been a year since it's been a major issue. Well, we're just getting back to doing them. Okay, you're just getting back to doing them. So what about from 2015 to 2020? You didn't do it for 5 years. Anyway, I just need to come out and just lay eyes on him. And then he proceeded to ask me questions that he should know. The VA should know. Like his ethnicity, his hair color, his eye color, his height and weight. You know, the things they check every fucking time I take him to the doctor. The VA doctor, the clinic, the labs. Oh, sweet God. Anyway, he said, I'll be there Monday between 10 and 10:30. Okay. All right. So you give me less than a week's notice. Not that I had to change plans or anything. I did get my father up for it, which he probably would have been still in bed, but whatever. So I got up, sorted my laundry, started the dinner, crock-pot dinner, and started to unload the dishwasher, and then he got there. And then I've talked to him on the phone a couple times. We've exchanged emails and texts. Never laid eyes on him before. Nice enough guy, I guess. But he literally just had to lay eyes on my father. That's it. Which to me is it's a little weird, but the more I thought about it, the more I understand that there are horror stories, and I heard them with the first gentleman that came out from the VA about fiduciary things. There are those out there who do not apply. I'm not sure if apply is the right word. They don't seek their VA benefits in a timely manner. And when they finally do, and they may have someone that's taking care of them, financially or otherwise, there were horror stories shared with us about the family members who took these back pay payments, these lump sums that some of these veterans were getting as back pay for their VA, what's the word I'm looking for? Not rights, but whatever. You get what I'm saying. The money that they're owed as veterans in certain situations. And, they showed up to one guy, and the veteran was living kind of in horrible conditions, but the fiduciary, quote unquote fiduciary, was driving a new Corvette. So I get it. I drive an old pickup truck. So clearly it looks like I've been stealing my father's money. But they just have to look at everybody, I guess. And to be honest, if they're going to just put this money in his checking account every month, if I'm a scumball that's being charged with taking care of him, why would I tell him if he died? Just let them keep sending the money. So I guess the quote unquote laying eyes on him just is really just that. Let's just make sure he's alive. Um, so anyway, that was my excitement this morning. Not excitement because he literally. I don't think he was here 3 minutes. If he was here 2 minutes, I'd be surprised. Um, and then I'm on my third load of laundry, and got my father showered and shaved, changed his sheet on his chair, his little pee pad, and I'm on. Actually, this is my third load for the day. It's his first load of laundry. I've got one more of his to do. We have an in-person doctor's appointment Thursday with the VA in Anderson, which is always fun because they do it right after lunch, which means I get to drive down I-85 South in lunchtime traffic. Anyway, and today just happened to be pill sorting day, so I sorted 3 weeks worth of his pills. Now, if we go down there Thursday and they tell me to change his pill regime, yeah, I'm gonna be pissed. But whatever, what can you do? Okay, on to other things. I am still sticking with my 10K a day for the month. As much as I kind of wish I wouldn't have gotten that in my head, because now I feel stuck, like I have to keep doing this 10K every day, even though I am one of two men in the state of, or not just men, I am one of two people in the state of South Carolina that have done it every day this month. And I'm tired. The challenge is only for 25 times. And really the challenge, the basic challenge is 25 times you do 5,000 meters a day. Second level is you do 10,000 meters a day, 25 times. So there are 6 built-in days where you can take off and not do that to your body. But I can't because my brain is stupid. And when I resign myself to something like that, it has to be done. I don't think it's contributed to any discomfort I may be experiencing physically other than possibly my shoulder, but I kind of doubt it. The ski is contributing a little bit possibly to my left elbow bothering me, but whatever. The major discomfort I'm experiencing right now is my legs are killing me. Saturday's leg day really got me, and I knew it would. I'm not naive. I knew that was going to hurt. And yesterday was bad, and today, the second day after, which is always the worst for me, is exactly that. It's the worst. So I'm pretty fucking sore. But I did lose some weight from last Monday, and I don't think it has anything to do with the 10K a day. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gained weight from the previous Monday to the last Monday. I just felt like something clicked in the middle of last week. Like something clicked, and I just kind of realized that I just got to do something different. I just got to watch what I'm eating, quit grazing so much, and start dropping some pounds. My grazing is at its worst late afternoon and within an hour of going to bed, and I just can't keep doing that. There's no reason to. And I've gone to bed a couple of times in the past 10 days, week-ish, hungry. Like my brain is telling me I'm hungry, and I know my brain's wrong. I should not be hungry. I ate enough through the day that I should not be hungry, especially if I'm wanting to lose weight. So I have a friend who uses Noom for her weight loss endeavors, and she asked me to kind of look at their program, and I did that today. I looked at it for quite a while, actually. It was a very thorough introduction to their system, their program. I don't want to spend money on it. And there is a free trial, and then I don't know, there's probably levels. I think from what I looked at later, there are levels of membership in Noom, and I'm just not going to pay for it. I paid, in a sense, I paid for that kind of stuff as a someone studying personal training and then studying biology in school, taking things in secondary 200 level classes in biology about nutrition, and all my classes in personal training that talked about nutrition, and then my certifications where we talked about nutrition, and I kind of feel like I got it. I just got to do it. That's my thing. I know, I just don't do. So yeah. So I feel like something clicked. It was actually Wednesday. I don't know what happened Wednesday where it just was like a switch, and I kind of made some mental notes and some mental conversation with myself, and so things went a little bit better for the last 5 days or so. I'm going to do all I can to maintain the progress and try to get down. I don't know, if I could get 25 or 30 more off over the course of this year, I'd be tickled. I don't. One of the questions that Noom asked was along the lines of, what do you hope to achieve? What's your purpose for wanting to lose the weight or whatever? I don't know. And one of the options was something like health benefits or whatever. And obviously, being a diabetic, my blood sugar numbers are better when I'm thinner. The more weight I lose, the better my numbers are. The less insulin I take, whatever. Although my doctor is pretty sure that where I am now weight-wise and where I am insulin-wise, I'm never going to be off of insulin. I guess at this point, since I've been doing it for so long, I'm kind of used to it, and it's not that big of a deal. I hate spending the money, but that's what insurance is for. It helps anyway. And then my biggest issues, health-wise, are not things that can be directly linked to my weight. So losing weight is not going to make some of my neurological issues go away. Feet issues, clearly you could see where it would be a contributing factor. My weight would contribute to some of my feet issues, but they assure me it's not, and I believe them. I don't think my feet issues are weight related. In fact, when my feet issues started, I was 10 pounds lighter than I am now. So it's self-image, I guess, and just a desire to be healthier in general. I laugh, internally at least, at the people who try to deceive themselves into thinking that you can be significantly overweight and still be healthy. That just doesn't. No, sorry, it's just no. So you tell yourself that all you want to, but common sense tells me otherwise. Let alone my own personal anecdotal evidence. All right, so I've rambled on way too long, and I think I just heard my washing machine stop, so I'm probably going to go switch out some laundry before I get started on today's 10,000 meters, which I still haven't decided how I'm going to do. I have been trying to mix it up, and then at the same time not deviate from doing a full 10K on either piece of equipment. Those bastards back there. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a solid 10K on one of those machines today or split it up. And if I do, how am I going to split it up? I've done 5 and 5 on 2 different machines. I've done 5 and 5 on the same machine. I've done 1,000 by 10, and I've done I don't know what else. So maybe I'll mix it up some kind of different way today. I don't know. You can. I'm sure you've noticed me sniffing, and my congestion is as bad as ever, and I don't understand why, except for the pollen, I guess. I am taking Claritin and nasal spray and all of that good stuff, and I'm still pretty stopped up. Maybe I'm allergic to my father. Yeah, maybe that's exactly what it is. Anyway, crockpot meal is going. And I got to tell you, it smells like heaven. Most of the time, crockpot stuff takes a few hours to really start smelling good. Today, within 90 minutes of starting it, it was already smelling like I just wanted to shove my face in the crock pot. And then within 3 hours, I was pretty certain I was going to just shove my face in the crock pot. And then at 4.5, 5 hours, angry dogs were having to pull me away from shoving my face down in the crock pot. And I'm not convinced I'm going to have any of it tonight. But it sure fucking smells good. Beef chunks in a concoction of Worcestershire sauce, Lafreda sauce, which is kind of like a real nice steak sauce. To call it steak sauce is almost sad, but because it's so much better than that. A packet of au jus, dry mix, an onion. Did I already say that? What else? Worcestershire sauce and a beer. And it just smells so good. I hope it's half as good as it smells. I guess that's all for today. I'm probably not going to do anything exciting to show you any kind of workout videos. I haven't done workout videos in a while. But I'm still working out. In fact, I think I've lifted weights more this month than I have in a long time. In spite of my issues with my shoulder, my right shoulder and my left elbow. And we all heard me discuss leg day just a few minutes ago. So I guess that's it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll vlog at you again tomorrow.